Hey guys, Abby here and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, please be sure to subscribe now because there will be more videos coming up in the future that you wouldn't want to miss. I am talking to you. Am I talking to you or am I sharing with you? I think that I'm sharing with you. Getting a counselor, going to see a counselor is worth your while. And I want to share this because I think that a lot of times we put so much emphasis on building our external and we forget about the internal. And what's happening on the inside of us is way more important than what's happening on the outside, which it doesn't feel that way because people look at us and they determine our worth based on what they see on the outside, which is totally inaccurate. But we build our own worth from the inside out, if that makes any sense. So going to see a counselor is well worth your while. You can spend money on a gym membership, going to the spa. You can spend money getting your hair done and your nails done and blah, 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 all those other things. The list goes on. But if we're not investing on ourselves internally, we're really missing out on that strong foundation that we want to build for ourselves. Thinking about houses and how we put a lot of money into building a home. And if you kind of skimp on the foundation of that house, I don't know all the details of construction work, but I know that the foundation is important. And that if you skimp on the details and the materials and the quality of the foundation of that home is going to be kind of like not sturdy. It might kind of fall down. It's just a bad idea. It's just a bad idea to skimp on the materials for your foundation of your house. And so we will invest a lot of money into just the foundation of that house to make sure that it's strong and sturdy and going to stand through anything. Then we look at ourselves and we totally overlook that we have a foundation as well. In your spirit, that across the board, it's true that we as human beings have something inside of us, whether it be mental or spiritual, whatever, that has a foundation that needs to be strong and sturdy and firm. And if we aren't investing in it properly, then it's not going to be strong and we're going to just fall apart at some point. So, and sometimes that foundation, you find a weak point in the foundation. It needs repairs. It needs a little bit of TLC, and that's okay. So I don't know, guys, if that analogy helps you at all, that just like a house needs a strong foundation, you invest money and time and energy into building that strong foundation of a house. You need to invest that time, energy, and money into building the strong foundation for yourself, for your spirit, for your soul. So that as you move forward in life and you start planning goals and things like that, that you are more likely and more capable of reaching them to their fullest potential by having that strong foundation. Going to see a counselor absolutely helps with that. Look for someone that you trust. Maybe ask around word of mouth, see if there's someone that someone can recommend to you. I absolutely recommend Michelle Fox to anyone. So appreciate what she has done for me and what she's done in our marriage. Just teaching me, giving me practical tools. She calls it your toolbox or your tool belt. Practical things that I can do in order to better communicate with other people, especially my husband, to better understand the relationships around me, and to understand myself and what's normal and what's okay and how to deal with the things that maybe aren't so healthy in my own self. So the reason that I'm sharing this with you now is because I had a counseling session recently, this week actually, and I felt like I was on the brink of insanity. Like the past 2 days prior to my counseling session and the 2 weeks prior to that, we're just going through the 2.5, almost 3-year-old stage with my son, and there's just a lot. I just had a lot on my mind. I feel like life is good, but I let all these things in my head put a lot of pressure on me. The result of this counseling session was great. I went from feeling like I was losing my mind to totally normal and perfect and great and wonderful and encouraged and inspired and motivated and yeah, balanced. I felt balanced again. And I'm all for finding that balance on your own and doing it maybe just with a friend or journaling or whatever. But there are times where you need a professional to help you find that balance. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you're crazy. It doesn't mean that you're broken. It means you're human. You're totally human. That encourages you to maybe reach out to someone in a way that's investing in your foundation for you personally, that is ultimately going to help you reach your goals in the long run, no matter what goals they are, whether they be for your family, your career, your health. That investing in your foundation is so worth the while. So that's kind of it. So if you thought this was helpful, please share it with a friend you also think it would help. Be sure to subscribe, hit the little subscribe button down below and the little bell. It'll notify you when the next video comes out. I try to post at least once a week. And if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I would love to get to know you guys. Oh, there we go.